Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. a different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. All out there with Coulibaly. Then there's Moses Brown. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Adebayo in at the four-man position. And for the 76ers, Brown out there with Yabusele. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Midway through the season now, RJ, how important is a team's rhythm at this point of the season?
You need to have your set schedule and routine. Things that keep you grounded and let you go about your business on the court.
Here's McCain. Here's Brown. Here he goes. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. So for the 76ers, the last game, a win against Utah.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Bona, and it's blocked by Brown. Adebayo drives in, and Adebayo throws it down.
And great ball handling and control on the move. A couple things that elevate Adebayo as a big man.
Here's Bona. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Takes it inside. Ball finds James. Brown down low. He's covered by Brown. From deep, James. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's the screen. And here's Brown outside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Look, it can be simple. Read the defense, call the play. Brown can really do it all.
The screen from Brown. Ball dishes to Brown. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's McCain. After the basket by Los Angeles. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Brown. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Brown with a screen on Brown. Brown down low. Kicks it out to James. Brown sets a screen for LeBron. Stripped away. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The story of rebounding. Now a look at the league's best players on the boards. Well, you look at Brown, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other bigs. It frees those guys up to contribute in a lot of other ways.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for L.A. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
Here's Coulibaly. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. A fader. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Bona. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here's James. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
The veteran smarts of James understands how to absorb the contact and still finish.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
The Lakers with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. And LeBron throws it down.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
Here's McCain. James covered. And Brown throws it down hard.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to LeBron. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Just 5 to shoot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ball surveying the defense. Over Brown. Another shot. And James with the layup. LeBron's got 11 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the 76ers making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And it's good for 2. 7 points in the game. And here is Los Angeles now. Now Ball. No scoring in this one. Pass to LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Peyton, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
The Lakers in the lead. Outside, Ball. To the inside. And James throws it down.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Here's McCain. His last outing, 16 points for him. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Lakers leading by 3. James kicks the ball. Back to James. And the dunk by James.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Outside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Good, Shafino's checked in.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Here's McCain. Peyton surveying the floor. That one goes in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Ball. Still without a basket. Down low. Rebound by the 76ers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Bona. Ball against Edwards. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot clock at 6. With the step back, here's Payton, and Payton throws it down hard.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Ball, the pass to James. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's McCain. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
To the middle, it's taken away by Payton. Now the 76ers on the break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. James left side. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Back to Ball. Takes the 3. And it's LeBron missing. The 76ers trail by 4. Out to Payton. And Payton throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And finished off by LeBron.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Here's McCain. He's covered by Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, they're bullying them in the post, using their size and strength as an advantage, exploiting the defense.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
From deep LeBron. LeBron James on the wing. Over Edwards. And again, LeBron missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Grimes. We saw him with 29 points last game. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. LeBron's shot is good. James has got 25 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's McCain. He's covered by Ball. Stolen by Ball. Teardrop shot. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside. And now it's a 4-point Laker lead. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to McCain. Here is Edwards. Here's McCain. Just 4 to shoot. And James pulls it down. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 26 seconds left to play here in the first. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Free throw good, LeBron.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Here's Dalton, and he's good on the 3-ball.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's LeBron, And that one is good. James has got 30.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Brown. Walker out there with Adebayo. Then it's Ball, and it's Thibault in at the 2. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Now, here's Ball. D right on him. And Walker kicks to Adebayo. Lakers working the ball around now. Brown sets a screen for Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The 76ers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
The 76ers trail by 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Here's Hood Schifino. Defended by Thibault. Inside. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Downton, no good. Lakers leading by 8. Ball with it. Now Payton defending. Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over, so let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is, and with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
You take a look at Coulibaly, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year it seems we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
Pass to Yabusele. To the paint. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Lakers #1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Inside, clock at 6, Grimes. And that time, also a missed shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
To the middle. Now the 76ers on the break. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Lakers on D. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with, because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Number 20.
Ball with it. Still scoreless. Here's Simmons. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Grimes. Hits it from three-point range.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Ball no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that's Simmons at his best. So good at navigating the open floor.
For Philadelphia, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's McCain. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. McCain's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Outside ball. And here's Adebayo outside. It's hauled in by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's McCain. The layup missed. Lakers leading by 9. Ball, the pass to Simmons. Thibault on the wing. Outside ball. Back to Simmons.
And let's review some numbers for Payton. Averaging about 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
And another steal for him.
This guy has been stealing the ball at an incredible rate, closing in on 5th place on the all-time list.
His defense has been elite for years now.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Payton. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Ron right side. Rebound by the 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Outside Edwards. Pass to Payton. 3-pointer. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
McCain, and a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
No good from LeBron. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And Edwards, no good on that one. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
That's his second.
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game. Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there. Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there. And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Ball dishes to James. LeBron fights his way through.
Assisted by.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Down low, here's Yabusele. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And it's Brown missing. Lakers leading by 13. James driving. It's hauled in by Edwards. Brown deciding where to go with it. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
And Brown drops them both. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
The 76ers trail by 13. And here's Brown outside, drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. A nice shot by McCain.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
LeBron playing like a big man inside.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's McCain. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by Simmons. Ball, the pass to LeBron. Clock up 2 there.
LeBron
James has got 48.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to McCain. Over to the wing. Outside Edwards. Tipped away. Stolen by Walker. The drive by James. And got it. Another basket.
Assist from
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the inside. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Yabusele.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so Brown will bring it up for the 76ers. The offensive rebound. And that one, good. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Ball dishes to LeBron. Over Edwards. LeBron, no luck. The 76ers shooting in the second quarter 46%. Puts up a 3. Good. Shafino shot is off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
Well, it's been so hard to watch at times. I mean, he's missed so many of his foul shots tonight. Good to see him finally come through there.
He takes it in. Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Jarris Walker. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 8. Deep 2 from Ball. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's McCain. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Here's Dalton. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
A magician with the ball in his hands. LaMelo making it look easy.
The 76ers trail by 10. And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
And though I know he's having fun, it's unnecessary. Showing up the other team, either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against you.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. James comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Chris Paul subbed in for Ball. A nice shot by McCain.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Paul kicks to James. His three-pointers off the mark. And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers lead by 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze?
Boy, what an elite offensive player they just landed in Booker. Woo-wee. One of the most consistent, reliable scorers in.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the 76ers. And that is it for halftime.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Yabusele out there with Brown. And it's Bona in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
First team foul. Coming out to the floor for the Lakers, Lonzo Ball.
Brown against Walker. And here is Brown. Here's Bona. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Golick. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Grimes passes to Yabusele. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Golick. And again, the Lakers no good.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Ball. Walker against Brown. Here's Bona for the tie. And Simmons with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. Big-time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Brown outside. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Los Angeles, they have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Edwards, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Lakers foul. Call out. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Down low. And that one's good. Bona's got 14.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Out to the right wing. Here's Golick. Second chance shot. That's tipped. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Edwards, the bounce pass. Here's Bona. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Vanderbilt with the screen. Here's Golick. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
It's good.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And Los Angeles guys shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. McCain's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Yabusele. Here's McCain. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Golick. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Golick has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Grimes. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Vanderbilt. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
The assist goes to...
Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
A floater. McCain's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Kept alive. Simmons can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's McCain. He's covered by Ball. And good that time. Bona's got 16 points.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Grimes with the bucket.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's Golick. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's McCain. A three-pointer is right on target. McCain's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Here's Kolek. Makes it off the glass. Kolek has got 9 points here in the second half.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Bona. They get a hand on it. Pass to Walker. Oh, that's blocked. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Bona, guarded by Walker. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Kolek. Banked in off the glass. Kolek has got 11 points in the quarter.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Throws it up high.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Lakers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. On the wing, Walker gets it to go from beyond the arc. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Pass to Yabusele from deep three-point territory. Ball with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
The 76ers trail by 5. Drives to the hoop.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Grimes. It's good from long range. Grimes has got 12 in the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Outstanding drive from Ball. Not backing down from the contact either.
This is his first free throw of the game. Gary Payton is checked in for Yabusele. Here's McCain. He's got 20. Payton outside. Here's McCain. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Bona. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCain. And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
The 76ers trail by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. Grimes. That shot no good. Excellent D there from Ball. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for LaMelo Ball.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back. And he has been grinding a way to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's McCain. McCain's got 22 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's James. And it's Bona with the rebound. Bona's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for Brown. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 20 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, we talk so much about players getting hot offensively. Well, he's in that same type of groove defensively right now. He is a beast on that end of the floor.
Here's James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 54 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Ball driving inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Ball's got 8 points.
Brushing that right off. Tough to redirect ball on that drive.
Pass to Hood, Javino. Over in the corner. Edwards for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 6.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Doughton passes to Payton. Here's Doughton. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Here's Ball. 8 points for him. LeBron outside. 1:39 left in the third quarter. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The 76ers trail by 4. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Look at the Lakers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And I think for the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Payton outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 9.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Hood, Javino. 3-pointer, Payton. A rebound by the Lakers.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Ball with it. Now Payton defending. Brown. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. No good from Payton. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The kick out to Ball. Back to LeBron. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. And another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Fires from way outside. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The fourth quarter. So get on your
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Moses Brown is out there with Adebayo. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Ball in at the point. For three, Edwards. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Edwards. To the wing right side. Good ball movement here by the 76ers.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Here's Hood Schifino. He's covered by Ball.
How about the footwork from Ball, making it tough to get by him?
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Brown with a screen on Edwards. The drive by James. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Hood Schifino. He's covered by Ball. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Misses the 3. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Ball with the bucket.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. There's a screen to the right side. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Adebayo kicks to LeBron. Adebayo passes to James. Five on the clock. Back to Adebayo. And they recover it.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
It's James atop the key. Shot clock at 5. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. They double him with Adebayo. Trying to get something going. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Payton.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Brown dishes to James. And here's Adebayo outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Pass to Yabusele. It's Edwards on the wing. And the rejection by LeBron.
Out of bounds.
And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Coming out of the floor for your Sixers, number 30, Adam Bona.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. The shot by Payton, no good. Los Angeles leading by 13. The screen from Brown to the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Here's McCain. He's covered by Ball. Here's McCain. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And the 76ers making a change here. Timeout, Lakers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Adebayo. Back to James. The kick out to Ball. LeBron against Brown. Outside, James. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. From downtown. The kick out to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele. Here's Bona. And Brown over to help. Brown outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Adebayo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 13 points for Bam Adebayo. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And it's Brown missing. The Lakers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Ball. Nice shot by Yabusele.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Now James. Outside, Ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good stuff from Brown, providing the assist. He's made giant strides in his passing game.
The kick out to Ball. James outside. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
And the 76ers making a change here. Payton's checked in, so he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The 76ers trail by 16. Here's Grimes. That 3 off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Adebayo the screen. LeBron passes to Adebayo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Inside, it's taken away by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And Payton throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's McCain. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Grimes. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
LeBron kicks to Adebayo. They get it back. The tray. James, the pass to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Here's McCain. He's covered by Ball. McCain's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 19. James finds Brown. Back to James, and here is Brown. The rebound by Payton. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside, James. Back to Adebayo. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Outside, Ball. Kicks it out to LeBron. Pass to Adebayo. To the left side wing. And it's Ball that time on the assist by James. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Brown wide open. He fires. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, Ball. The kick out to Ball. Back to James. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Grimes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one drops. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Count that one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Here's James. Yet another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Here's Doughton. He's covered by Ball. And the shot is good. 29 seconds left in the fourth. And it's LeBron missing. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Doughton, no good. James right side. Lays it up off the glass.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, you know, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays, and then defensively, you know, he's not very good defensively.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LeBron James.